And now it's time for Silly Songs with Elves, the part of the show where Iricorn comes out and sings a silly song for elves.
I asked my baby elf, a couple questions about myself. If I was handsome, if I was nice, I was looking for her advice. She looked at me and shook her head, and this is what she said. She yelled so loud, she hurt my ears. My eyes have welled up, all full of tears. But I don't mind none, 'cause she's my elf. My elf. When I go walking all by myself, I'm busy thinking about my elf. I keep her picture upon my shelf. I'm always dreaming about my elf. I won't forget the way that she says those words to me. Don't know exactly what she said, just know it kinda hurts my head. I'll take an aspirin, 'cause she's my elf. My elf.
Hold on a minute!
What are you doing? Ouch! Hey!
I knew it! I knew it!
What?
You should be ashamed of yourself! You're no elf! You're an elvish impersonator! You second me, deceitful one!
Oh, right. Like you're a real elf. Give the guard a bow and arrow and he's a real elf.
This has been Silly Songs for Elves.
Behold, Legolam! Have at thee! Thy bow shall sing with your pompadour!
Don't you point that thing at me. Help! And so the queen gave ear to evil words.
Evil words.
And that is where this tale gets
much
worse.
worse.
Oh, Sweet Pea is our hero
We love you,
still.
baby.
She's going to get chased over that hill.
I am?
Just giving you a head start. Scram, kid. She's
no.
banished, our lovely sweet pea banished. She has done nothing wrong. As we shall detailing this song, the queen is jealous.
Nothing new.
But threatened by this
Nothing
engine,
new.
there's nothing desperate she won't do. So Sweet Pea's gone. However,
There's a however?
there's always a however in princess stories. However, little did the scallions know that high towers aren't enough to hold the kindness of a godly girl whose heart alone could change the world. However,
Another however?
she's banished, our lovely sweet pea banished, though she escaped unharmed. The stallion sounded the alarm. The queen has made a solemn vow to rid herself of Sweetie now. No pretty girls will be allowed. And stay out. Now that Sweet Pea's gone.
You fellas really don't understand the concept of personal space.
Personal space!
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Another lonely day in a crowded town, making our way the best we know how.
Singing, man.
Oh yeah! But we're moving up. Yo, up, up, up. We're moving in. Oh, coming at ya. Got our dishes packed. Yeah, they are stacked. They've been wrapped to win. Oh, take the porcelain.
Ain't gonna break it!
Yo, listen sheltered in a glob of bubbles, 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 safe inside the arms of my bubble, bubble, bubble wrap.
What up, BITs? Let's wrap that wrap!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kaylee.
Bubble wrap! Bubble wrap! Love to hear that bubble snap! Soft like clouds, thunderclap! Bubbly bubble, bubble wrap!
Oh, yeah, we're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
What up, dog?
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap. We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Bubble, bubble, ain't no trouble! Squeeze that, break that bubble! Do it once, bubble, double! Squeeze that, that's
We're
that
gonna
bubble!
snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap. We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Yo, Veg.
Roll me round in bubble wrap! Sink me in a bubble trap!
Covered with love, sealed against trouble, sheltered in a glob of bubbles, 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 safe inside the arms of my bubbles, bubbles, bubble wrap.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear the boys sing.
We're rapping and we're snapping our bubble, bubble, bubble wrap.
Oh, snap.
And now it's time for an installment in the history of fashion with Archibald, the part of the show where Archibald comes out and shares a lesson in the history of fashion. In the olden days, the biggest craze with the folks who lived back then of the bourgeoisie, an accessory for the women and the men. Not pant or shirt, nor blouse or skirt, or anything made from thread, but woven hair from horse or bear situated on the head.
Our astonishing wigs!
They're enormously big.
We love our astonishing wigs!
Astonishing wigs, astonishing wigs. Do you like our astonishing wigs?
From most famous queens of greatest means to the lowly Duchess fair, ran a common thread upon the head for those unhappy with their hair. Now you can bet that even pets and livestock would confer. So wigs they took to improve the look of their bristles and their fur.
Our astonishing wigs!
They're enormously big. We love our astonishing wigs.
Astonishing wigs, do you like our astonishing wigs?
We are the pigs in wigs. Yes, our locks are very big, and we squeal without a care in our artificial hair.
Our hearts are most enthralled, since pigs like us are bald.
So we'll sing and we'll smile and we'll proudly flaunt the style of our astonishing wigs.
And so it's said this fashion spread from the lofty to the low. From prince to pig, the look was big and continued thus to grow. Hence girls and boys would dress their toys in manufactured mops. Then bush and tree soon too would cease, more wigs upon their tops.
Our astonishing wigs!
They're enormously big.
We love our astonishing wigs!
Astonishing wigs, do you like our astonishing wigs? These are twigs in wigs, yes, our locks are very big,
And they dance without a care in their artificial hair.
We don't panic.
If their hair gets problematic,
We just sit back and smile for the fabricated style.
astonishing wigs, astonishing wigs.
So you think I'm silly?
Well, yes.
this has been an installment in the history of fashion with Archibald. Tune in next time to hear Archibald say, so then, after a while, wigs went out of fashion and everyone turned to bell-bottoms.
Oh, brother.
Our astonishing wigs.
Once upon a time, there were 3 builders who worked in very different ways. They all lived in a town named Cabbageville.
It's a sunny day in Cabbageville. The air is warm and dry. The birds are chirping, utilities working, and no one wants to cry. It's a sunny day in Cabbageville for a bright and happy song. All the folks are nice, all the homes well priced. What could possibly go wrong on a happy, sunny day in Cabbageville?
Sometimes life can be tough and some days are just rough. Things just stink and you think that you're not good enough. And people upset you or sometimes forget you. Your heart shrinks and you think it's a day you can't get through. But this is the day the Lord has made. You're special to me, you'll be okay. Tomorrow will dawn and I'll love you still. Things will get better, I promise they will. When your day's been a mess and you feel it intensely, don't forget whose you are and who loves you immensely. God made you his child and you're treasured as such. You're precious, you're cherished, he loves you so much. And this is the day the Lord has made. You're special to him, you'll be okay. Tomorrow will dawn and he'll love you still. Things will get better, I promise they will. Things will get better, I promise.
Thanks, Mom.
My dinner's one huge chocolate bar, diamonds and jet planes, I'm a star. Yeah, I'm living the sweet life, but that's not everything. No, no. From Tulsa to Toledo, I'm a pop star hero. I can get whatever I ask for, but it never brings me what I really want. It's not everything.
It's okay if the going gets rough. Winds and rains may huff and puff. Sinking sand is not enough, just build it on solid stuff. Take these bricks, lay them straight. I work fast, I don't have to wait. Built on mud, it looks just great with nothing on solid stuff. Who needs solid stuff? It's a lot of work and I'm not too buff. This soft land will be enough. Besides, my house is plenty tough. Why build it on solid stuff?
That straw, stack it high. My little piggy will be warm and dry. It's so awesome I wanna cry with nothing on solid stuff. Who needs solid stuff? All that talking is a lot of guff. Old zucchini, I call your bluff. Your words are nothing but silly fluff. Why build it on solid stuff? Why build it on solid stuff?
We need solid stuff. Mark my words, it's gonna get rough. When the storm clouds huff and puff, you're gonna need solid stuff. Oh, build it on solid stuff.
Tell him your heart is hurting. Tell him you're feeling blue. You can't make it yourself and you need his help to comfort and see you through. He'll care for you, he'll care for you. He loves you and he's always there for you. His burden is light, his promise is true. God will take care of you. God will take care of you. What can I do to get away from my annoying brother? My own space where I'm not always feeling smushed and smothered. Where can I go to find where I belong? My life's so crazy, it's more difficult than many others. If it were different, I'd be free without so many bothers. Where can I go to find where I belong? I'll play my music, sing my songs, one day I'll be discovered. The crowds will cheer, I'll live the life for me that's like no other. That's what I'll do to find where I belong.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Letty, the part of the show where Letty comes out and sings a silly song.
I remember the day you came my way. I was so young, you when days had not begun. Then I saw you protrude. Oh, there you are. I put away my baby food. When you peeked out at me, I knew it was meant to be. It was meant to be. My only tooth, my lonely tooth, my all by itself in the middle of my mouth tooth. Happy Tooth Day to you. Wow. Happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, so happy, happy, so happy, happy, so happy. Yeah. You grew up so fast. And as time passed, I thought there'd be more. 2, 3, or maybe 4. But there you stood so white. Nobody's to your left or right. And I knew I was done. You'd be my only one. My only tooth, my lonely tooth. My all by itself in the middle of my mouth tooth. Happy Tooth Day to you. I got you a present. Since you've been all by yourself, I got you some buddies. Some tooth buddies. Happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day to you. So happy, happy. What's up? A little crowded? Well, just give him a chance. Think of all the smiles and memories you can share with your gentle siblings. No more chewing all alone, no more greeting all alone.
Hey, Larry, can I borrow some...
Imagine when I brush across you. Imagine how much more I can chew. No more shining all alone, no more shining all alone.
Oops. My only tooth, my lonely tooth, my all by itself in the middle of my mouth tooth.
That's okay, Larry. We all got you tooth buddies.
Happy Tooth Day, Happy Tooth Day, Happy Tooth Day to you.
Tune in next time to hear Bob say, Happy Tooth Day, Larry.
I know that your heart is hurting. I know that you're feeling blue. You can't make it yourself, and you need his help to comfort and see you through. He cares for you, he cares for you. He loves you and he's always there for you. His burden is light, his promise is true. He will take care of you. There's never been a hurt too big for him. God will take care of you.
Move my feet to the beat down in my soul. Singing for the people, that's how I roll. Who would guess that a regular girl could get to sing for the whole wide world?
Who turned on the radio?
That's Princess.
Really?
Vanna, Vanna, shouts the crowd. I'm a radio sweetheart. A radio sweetheart.
Oh, hello, baby bear.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor. Can't wait to grant a favor to anyone who needs our help.
Pardon, little neighbor, you'll have to come back later. I'm trying to repair my shell.
But I want to lend a hand out to any needs that stand out. I could be a neighbor saver.
You're a great debater, but this mayor's opting out.
Opting out?
He heard Baby Bear say, I don't have time to help my neighbors today.
But I've made a list and checked it twice of all of our neighbors.
Who've been naughty or nice?
No, all of our neighbors who need help or advice.
What a long list of favors. More favors than there's neighbors. I don't have time to help them out.
Don't be silly, Mr. Mayor. You're the greatest neighbor. It's what being mayor's all about.
I guess we'd best get started before my shell gets parted.
Time to be a friendly neighbor,
Or a more exhausted mayor.
our friends could use some helping out.
No chance you'd come back later.
You're so silly, Mr. Mayor. Our neighbors need some helping out.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Another lonely day in a crowded town, making our way the best we know how.
Sing it, man.
Oh yeah! But we're moving up.
Yo, up, up, up.
We're moving in.
Coming at ya.
Got our dishes packed.
Yeah, they are stacked.
They've been wrapped to win.
Oh, take the porcelain.
Ain't gonna break it,
Yo, listen up.
No way.
even if I shake it.
Yeah, man.
All day.
Covered with love, sealed against troubles, sheltered in a glob of bubbles, 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 safe inside the arms of my bubble, bubble, bubble wrap.
What up, BITs? Let's wrap that wrap.
Oh yeah.
Hey, K-Wheel.
Bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Love to hear that bubble snap. Soft like clouds, thunderclap. Bubbly bubble, bubble wrap.
Oh yeah, we're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
What up, dog?
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap. We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Bubble, bubble, ain't no trouble. Squeeze that, break that bubble. Do it once, bubble, double. Squeeze that,
We're
that's
gonna
that bubble.
snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap. We're gonna snap, snap, snap that wrap.
Yo, Veg.
Roll me round in bubble wrap. Seek me in a bubble trap.
Covered with love, sealed against trouble, sheltered in a glob of bubbles, 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 safe inside the arms of my bubble, bubble, bubble wrap.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear the boys sing.
We're rapping and we're snapping our bubble, bubble, bubble wrap.
Oh snap.
I could stand and face this crowd alone, but to me they only sound like thunder. Look at me. There are millions here who cheer, but I don't really know one single other. The world knows my name, so why do I feel unknown? With all of these crowds, I should not be alone. Is there something somewhere, a special someplace out there, where I'm not on my own, on my own?
When you get stuck in a pickle, a friend will lend a little hand. When you're short a dime or nickel, a friend will lend a little hand.
When the hill is way too steep, then a friend will lend a little hand.
When you're tired of chasing sheep, then a friend will lend a little hand.
Whether little or a big friend, whether tiny or a tall friend, there's no such thing as a small friend.
But no one said I can do it all, friend.
La 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 la.
When your patience isn't lasting,
A friend will lend a little hand. When your neighbors are trespassing,
A friend will lend a little hand.
everybody,
A friend will lend a little. A friend will lend a little. A friend will lend a little. a friend a little, a friend a little.
My friend Belinda Whittles.
A friend a little friend.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Letty, the part of the show where Letty comes out and sings a silly song.
I remember the day you came my way. I was so young, my chewing days had not begun. Then I saw you protrude. Oh, look, there you are. I put away my baby food. When you peeked out at me, I knew it was meant to be. It was meant to be. My only tooth, my lonely tooth, my all by itself in the middle of my mouth tooth. Happy Tooth Day to you. Wow. Happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, so happy, happy, so happy, happy, so happy. Yeah. You grew up so fast, and as time passed, I thought there'd be more. 2, 3, or maybe 4. But there you stood so white. Nobody's to your left or right. And I knew I was done. You'd be my only one. My only tooth, my lonely tooth, my all by itself in the middle of my mouth tooth. Happy Tooth Day to you. I got you a present. Since you've been all by yourself, I got you some buddies. Some tooth buddies. Happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day to you. Happy, happy, happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day. Happy Tooth Day to you. So happy, happy. What's up? A little crowded? Well, just give him a chance.
Think of all the smiles and memories you can share with your gentle siblings. No more chewing all alone, no more greeting all alone.
Hey, Larry, can I borrow some...
Imagine when I brush or floss you. Imagine how much more I can chew. No more shining all alone, no more shining all alone.
Oops. My only tooth, my lonely tooth, my all by itself in the middle of my mouth tooth.
That's okay, Larry. We all got you tooth buddies.
Happy Tooth Day, Happy Tooth Day, Happy Tooth Day to you.
Tune in next time to hear Bob say, Happy Tooth Day, Larry. You're on. What's my line? Just read the script. I don't have one. Larry, where's the script for the silly song? Oops. Don't tell me you forgot. I've got a song.
You're a lifesaver.
The biscuit of Zazamarandabo, it lies atop a mound of snow. High in the hills where the cold winds blow, it's the biscuit of Zazamarandabo. Come on, let's go! The biscuit of Zazamarandabo. Our bags are packed and ready to go. Let's start the van and be gone. Start the van and be gone. Now our bags are all packed and we're ready to go. Let's start the van and be gone. Come on, let's go! The biscuit of Zazamaranda. Oh, what did you say? We can't leave yet today. You've just got an errand to run.
I just have to stop at the bank.
You just have to stop at the bank? Well, if you insist, I suppose. We can deal with a minor delay.
Deal with a minor delay.
Say, Archibald, who made this biscuit anyway? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Sir James McNabb of the Guild of Dough. He made the biscuit so long ago, and the people they traveled to see it glow on the mountain of Zazamarandabo. Come on, let's go! The biscuit of Zazamaranda. Oh, what is it now? This isn't the way.
I just need to stop for some goldfish food.
You don't even have a goldfish.
No, but I was thinking of getting one, and I wouldn't want him to go hungry. Anybody need anything?
Maybe a venti half-calf vanilla hazelnut latte. Hold the whipped cream. And maybe one of those little chocolate-covered graham crackers?
So, Archie,
What's so great about this biscuit, anyway?
Well, if you really want to know, the biscuit of Zazamarandabo was lost to the world many years ago until my great-uncle Archibald stubbed his toe on the frozen dough of the biscuit of Zazamarandabo. Come on!
Let's go!
No tears!
The biscuit of Zazamarandabo.
No, not again! It's just not fair!
Gotta have a map.
What?
A map.
What?
A map?
Oh,
a map.
The biscuit of Zazamarandabo. The biscuit of Zazamarandabo.
The joy!
The thrill. I think I spilled.
The biscuit. The biscuit. The biscuit of Zazamarandabo.
Uh-oh.
Sausage gravy.
Huh. I might have made a wrong turn.
The biscuit of Doug? Back to the van! Back to the van! It isn't too late! Let's go! So high in the hills where the cold winds blow.
The biscuit of Zazamarandabo.
We're almost there! Oh, isn't this great?
Who needs to take a potty break?
No!
The biscuit of Zazamarandabo. It lies atop a mound of snow. High in the hills where the cold wind blows. The biscuit of Zazamarandabo.
I suppose this has been Silly Songs with Archie. Tune in next time to hear Larry say.
I always thought you were the announcer.
So did I.
So pretty but sour, it's Queen Blueberry. Maintaining her beauty has become the duty of Queen Blueberry. She'll wear anything with an essence of bling to disguise. She's no longer 19. Her attitude spites her, for deep down inside her it seems she's not fit for a queen. Come one, come all, to the most fair fair, the yearly fair here in the kingdom of most fair. Tomorrow, the most beautiful in the kingdom will be named. How much you wanna bet it's the queen? Again.
My life has been a series of adventures, a string of journeys, quests, and curious trips. I've done all right, you see, gathering riches just for me, all to bring the cup of joy up to my lips. I grabbed a little more of this and a little more of that. I wanted to be happy, but instead it left me flat. Share with me the secret if you can, the key to be a truly happy man. I didn't mean to interrupt your feasting or bore you with my silly little speech. So dig right in, my friends, before the celebration ends and the plate of pleasure passes out of reach. And have a little more of this and a little more of that. Hope it makes you happy, but it only makes you fat. And now it's time to bid you all adieu, but not before a present just for you.
Oh, the mighty Mississippi, it's flowing strong and wide. Just me and you in an old canoe with a trusty Indian guide. Yeah, I'm a trusty Indian guide.
I prefer the term Native American.
Did you say something?
Ready? Okay! Gonna take a trip on the mighty Mississippi. Gonna take a little trippy on the mighty Mississippi.
Must be a slumber party. Gonna take a trip on the Mississippi. Gonna take a little trippy on the mighty Mississippi. Gonna take a trip on the Mississippi. Gonna take a little trippy on the mighty Mississippi. The mighty Mississippi. It's flowing strong and wide. Just me and you in an old canoe with a trusty Indian. Oh, I'm sorry. With my trusty Native American guide. Gonna take a trip on the Mississippi. Gonna take a little trippy on the mighty Mississippi. Gonna take a trip. Not so loud, Chato. She yearns for true beauty, but the mirror's refusing to show her what she wants to see. That her crashing sound means her castle is bound to break into pieces tonight. If the queen doesn't change soon, then most fair is doomed, and we'll all have to bid you good night. Ow.
This bean is not an ordinary bean. This bean is not an ordinary bean.
It's not?
No, it's not. Many, many years ago, when center Earth was thick with snow, 4 beans were given. I said 4 beans were given. Long before the Shire was made, where flaubits flaunter in the shade. 4 beans were given. Powerful beans were given.
Some in their bins and some in our cups, while others run delis or bicycle shops. We fancy our flannel and extra long socks. We'd only be happy with this job because we're loggers, we're loggers. Logs!
Can you hear the bees so pleasing with this buzzing in my ears? And though the skunk scent is repelling, we've been loyal friends for years. And if I'd never peeled an onion, I wouldn't value all my tears. There's so much more here to explore here.
Ow. Sweet pea, how do you see so much good in everything?
It's God who sees the beauty in everything. I just choose to agree with him. My father taught me that God gave everything a purpose, but we can only see it if we look deeper than the way something or someone looks on the outside. Look here. Underneath the soil, worms crawling make the flowers smell so sweet. And the muddy rivers flowing is the way to cool my feet. What I thought were imperfections make a world God calls complete. There's so much more here to adore here. It's more beautiful.
It's kind of...
It's more wonderful.
It does seem wonderful.
My gauge discovery seems much better than a lie.
I think I just might
It's
see
so
it now.
captivating to see what my creator
Does he see me?
His love for me makes this whole world more beautiful.
So beautiful.
And I listen as God whispers, "You're beautiful" to me.
To have a gift is a wonderful thing. Your spirits will lift and your heart will sing. Though some might use it to live like a king, first I want to know what it's for. Will I ever know what it's for?
Happy River, doot doot. Happy River, doot doot.
river and giggle with glee as we paddle down the river just for Yemi and me. Don't need complaining at the miles that are remaining. Happy river, happy river. Hey, highfalutin when the river boats are tootin'. Happy river,
Happy river, doot, doot.
And so the queen gave ear to evil words.
Evil words.
And that is where this tale gets
much
worse.
worse.
Oh, Sweet Pea is our hero
We love you,
still.
baby.
She's going to get chased over that hill.
I am?
Just giving you a head start. Scram, kid. She's banished, our lovely sweet pea banished. She has done nothing wrong. As we shall detailing this song, the queen is jealous.
Nothing new.
But threatened by this
Nothing
urgent,
new.
there's nothing desperate she won't do. So Sweet Pea's gone. However,
There's a however.
there's always a however in princess stories. However, little did the scallions know that high towers aren't enough to hold the kindness of a godly girl whose heart alone could change the world. However,
Another however.
she's banished, our lovely sweet pea banished, though she escaped unharmed. The stallion sounded the alarm. The queen has made a solemn vow to rid herself of Sweetie now. No pretty girls will be allowed. And stay out. Now that Sweet Pea's gone.
You fellas really don't understand the concept of personal space.
Personal space.
I'm a lucky fella. I'm a lucky boy. I've got a new umbrella, and it's me pride and joy. When the rain may come and the sun may go, I'll be warm and dry from me head to toe. I'm a lucky fella. I'm a lucky boy. Hoy!
When you're slipping down the Mississippi, there ain't no need for getting lippy. Lays in the sun or take a dippy. The fishing's always
Try this one. It's like
just grab a pole and drag a liner. Lie on back, there's nothing finer. A big head carp or redfin shiner abiding like they should. Well, the river is my neighbor. Excuse me, this is the narrator's song.
Oh, I thought you were the chicken guy.
Not a word, Chato. Well, the river is my neighbor, and the river is my friend. You'll find another story hiding round each river bend. That's right. So take me down the Mississippi. Your hair is long, it needs a clippy. Bring a coat, the nights get nippy. On this you can depend. Oh, the river, she's my friend. Forsaking Sweet Pea forever, the queen took a villainous stand. For no one remained who knew of this scheme, could warn the prince of her plan.
Except us.
Oh yeah, we know about it, don't we? Let's go get the prince.
This bean is not an ordinary bean. This bean is not an ordinary bean.
It's not?
No, it's not. Many, many years ago, when center Earth was thick with snow, 4 beans were given. I said 4 beans were given. Long before the Shire was made, where flaubits flaunter in the shade. 4 beans were given. Powerful beans reasons were given.
She yearns for true beauty, but the mirror's refusing to show her what she wants to see. That her crashing sound means her castle is bound to break into pieces tonight. If the queen doesn't change soon, then most fair is doomed, and we'll all have to bid you good night. Ow.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Got the munchies on that fateful night, around 8 o'clock. So I phoned in a pizza for delivery. But I had a feeling that something wasn't right, 'cause I waited for hours and no pizza. I set the table with a paper plate. How would I know that it'd be late? It's taken so long, where could it be? Had a 30-minute guarantee. Pizza angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza angel, I'm on my knees. You're my number one pie from Sicily. Did it get lost? Did they just forget? Should I have ordered on the internet? Ready for dinner? Now I'm not so sure. I think my soda's room temperature. Pizza angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza angel, I'm on my knees. And don't forget to add my favorite anchovies. I was concerned for my delivery. 8 little slices of heaven for me. Can't stop thinking it would make me smile when I taste my first Chicago style. Going crazy while I pace the floor. Then my heart skipped when I heard the door. I opened the door in expectation, but it was the saddest sight I ever saw. I could still smell the sweet aroma of deep dish goodness, but the box was empty.
Your house number was broken, so I couldn't find you. I was getting kind of hungry, so I ate your pizza. Sorry about that. You don't need to tip me or anything.
Pizza angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza angel, I'm on my knees. You'll live forever in my memory. Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza angel, I'm on my knees. I will miss you for eternity. I'll never forget you, Pizza Angel.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. We join Larry as he follows the tragic saga of Barbara Manatee in the daytime drama Endangered Love.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above, you are the one I love.
Please don't cry,
Barbara, you're a nice manatee. You've been so good to me. But I must go into the world and do noble things for the good of all. And you can't come because you don't speak French. Au revoir.
But if you leave, Bill, who will take me to the ball? Who's going to take me to the ball, Bill? I have a new dress and shoes, a new manatee lipstick. Who will take me to the ball?
I'll take you to the ball, Barbara Manatee.
Please don't go.
I must.
Don't go.
I must.
Don't.
Must.
Don't.
Must.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above, you are the one I love. Barbara Manatee, I'll be your Mon Ami. I'll take you to the ball. I hope you're not too tall.
Bill, I've learned French.
You have?
Mais oui, je suis manatee. See?
Oui, oui, mon ami. I always knew you could. I really hoped you would. Now can we go into the world and do noble things for the good of all?
Yes, but first, Bill, will you take me to the ball? Oh, Bill, will you take me to the ball?
I can't dance.
You can't.
No.
I must go.
Please don't go.
I must.
Don't go.
I must.
Don't.
Must.
Don't.
Must.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one. Larry, what are you doing? Jeff, watching a little TV, Bob? Well, maybe you should read a book. Yeah, okay.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Bill sing.
Barbara, I've learned to dance.
Oh, Bill.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. So without further ado, Silly Songs with Larry.
The Water Buffalo Song. Everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Oh, where'd we get them? I don't know, but everybody's got a water buffalo. I took my buffalo to the store, got his head stuck in the door, spilled some lima beans on the floor. Oh, everybody got a...
Stop right this instant! What do you think you're doing? You can't say everyone's got a water buffalo and everyone does not have a water buffalo. We're going to get nasty letters saying, "Where's my water buffalo? Why don't I have a water buffalo?" And are you prepared to deal with that? I don't think so. Just stop being so silly!
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Larry sing.
Everybody got a baby kangaroo. Yours is pink, but mine is blue. Hers was small.
There lived a man so long ago, his memories but faint, was not admired, did not inspire, like president or saint. But people came from far and near with their afflicted pets for a special cure. They knew for sure wouldn't come from other vets. Whoa!
This is a song for your poor sick penguin. He's got a fever and his toes are blue. But if I sing to your poor sick penguin, he will feel better in a day or two. Yodelay, 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 yada 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 yada.
He's gone a little loopy, in case you haven't heard. Here's a couple penicillin for your sickly Arctic Boyd.
skeptic could explain just how, nor could one of three but the wondrous deeds that went on in that little alpine hut. Some would stand in silence while some just scratched their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the penguin, Doc. He's up and kicking.
Bit of a funk for your pregnant kitty. She's looking nauseous and a weak pap too. But if I think to your pregnant kitty, she will feel better in a day or two. Yole, 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 yada, 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 yada.
Jump in your car, drive into the city, buy a jug of milk for your nauseated kitty.
The practice grew, their profits flew until one fateful day, when a nurse who did assist the doc asked for a raise in pay. The doctor pondered this a while, sat back and scratched his scalp, then said,
No way, Jose.
to the nurse of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the kitty, Doc. She's feeling great. 6 kittens, named one after you.
This is the fun for your bear trap teddy. He looks uncomfy, think I'd be too. But if I think to your bear trap teddy, he will feel better in a day or two. Yole, 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 yabba dabba dabba doo.
Oh, yeah, that'll wake. He's good.
No, wait, this should work.
Now the moral of our story, it's the point we hope we've made. When you go a little loopy, better keep your nurse well paid. Whoa! Some would stand in silence while some just scratch their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps.
Don't cry, Daniel. Fear not, Daniel. Don't you know you're not alone? There is one who is watching you. He listens when you pray. And though it seems this time you won't get through, God has made a way.
His name is Darby, and he's our hero.
I like my Barbie, but I'm no weirdo.
Like Dana Carvey.
Robert De Niro. His name is Darby, and he's our hero.
His name is Darby, and he's our hero. I like my Barbie, but I'm no weirdo. Like Dana Carvey, Robert De Niro. His name is Darby, and he's our hero. He sent across the morning sky and pokes him on cherry in the eye. So lift him up and toss him high. Strike up the band, Darby the
The place I want to go is beyond the barn.
Come again?
Beyond the barn, across Kansas, and all the way to the land of Oz.
Right. Well, remember how much your dad loves you, Darby. You really are a lucky kid.
How can I be lucky if I'm missing out on all the fun? Life should be a party, but the hot dog's fallen from my bun. Somewhere beyond the barn,